Please do not harass or bother any of the people mentioned within the video. None of the drama that I'm mentioning is recent or is going to be. I might mention some of it, but it is not relevant to the situation. Please do not respark drama. Huh? Well, this is a channel with 0 fucking followers. What are you doing, man? Well, I got no content for you, so no, don't look at the timer thingy. It's fine. I got no topics to talk about. So we're just gonna sit here and you're gonna watch me write my comic, Jeshua's Gospel. Wait, have you ever heard of the animation meme community? SASHLEY isn't who she says she is, revealed as a tracer and a liar with proof? Exclamation mark, exclamation mark. Dude, this has to have some form of really incriminating the evidence towards this. At the time, I'm pretty sure 15-year-old, 16-year-old, I don't remember.
Hello guys. I am Lavender, and today I want to address the SASHLEY drama and even as my little say into the issue. But first, let's jump right into talking about the recent accusation of tracing, palette theft and idea theft and my opinions and thoughts on the matter.
Okay, before I say what I want to say, I feel like we need context. Within the animation meme community, it is often the expectation back then, 2017, the new ones have gone more original, but it was often the case where people just kind of copied each other. It is the nature of memes in general. They just kind of copied and pasted every single little movement, and half of it was really just your character standing there with a little head bop. So tracing, inspiration, style death, I have a hard time believing it is such a problem, especially to harass this 14-year-old, 15-year-old, 16-year-old, whatever they were. Later on, you'll see that they accuse her of doing style theft from Typh, and I quite frankly just don't really know what the fuck that means. Like, here.
The other person's style. Now, I am not saying SASHLEY is stealing Sumyeon's art style, but from the evidence that has come forward, I can say SASHLEY has traced this user multiple times, even tracing frames from animations, drawings or just generally profiting off of tracing, which is not legal.
What I just showed you was the tracing, and I will point them out, but I just want to say, it legal? When did it become about being legal? I will focus on all of the images, but I want to talk about the first image in particular, and then I'll tell you what's wrong with the rest of them. But the first image has a 1911. I am no gun expert, but whenever two artists draw the same thing, or generally the same tool from the same company, they tend to be the same thing. And quite frankly, SASHLEY traced a gun? Are you kidding? She didn't trace an original design or the character pose or the hand. She traced the gun, and then she talks about like the art style on the gun being different, which is a complete different thing. If you match the guns together, not even the hands match. So quite frankly, what is he talking about? It's not the same concept, it's not the same style, or not even the same drawing. They start showing other things that they're accusing SASHLEY of tracing, and it just gets sillier from here. It's outlines that just don't make sense or match up, and this style theft and tracing thing that are these imaginary lines that are happening. It feels like half of these people are having like mass psychosis because these lines don't match up, these lines don't match up, and I don't even know why you would put this here. These artists look like they're drawing the same thing. It is a fact of a mother, but they're beginners. They're bound to like do little silly things that others don't like. They're bound to copy from artists that they believe they're better. They're bound to copy from other artists. That's how you become an artist in general. The eyes, the hands, the little nubs, whatever, the little way their fucking characters head bop. That is the experience of being a young artist in the animation meme community. And the fact is, this artist is just ragging on this other artist because they're big. Their stuff is being nitpicked and judged publicly because they're just a bigger artist and they're the big bad. What about this that they show right now where they're saying that they're copying from one of their fan arts when they're not even tracing? The only reason I see that they're copying is because one character's on top of the other in a really different way, and there's like papers pinned up in this stupid matter I've never seen done before, apparently.
And shows her going straight into lineage from the base.
Alright, I'm done with this.
But
Let me just
that
skip,
SASHLEY has stolen a couple man and SASHLEY as a child ...
What?
But they are ... dating. Again, it's a DDLG thing, but in the picture it looks like a big scary man lowering innocent little child away, which is quite disgusting.
They were a young, new artist doing young, new things. And you have the ability to go fucking talk about them being a pedophilic? About their characters being drawn really young or whatever. They're not only not doing anything sexual as far as I'm aware, but it's not your business. It is really weird to be focusing on a minor's fetish, kink, or whatever they want. And it's the fact that the only reason why you are not being judged instead is because SASHLEY has her stuff, her dirty laundry out here. You don't. You have literally no followers, and I don't either, but I have done scummy things. You have, but we don't have our scummy things being just thrown around with screenshots and all of this. It's quite frankly so disrespectful. What if they want to draw their character as a little kid with their boyfriend? What if that's how they want to fucking cope? So that's a thing I saw a lot whenever this situation was active. Everyone was kind of really bothered by the fact SASHLEY did this DDLG thing, and somebody was bothered by the fact they were sexual, whatever. But this entire thing, in my opinion, and I see a lot other people saying the same thing, is just not a problem. This is a private conversation and private instances and drawings with his partner, her partner, that is also a minor. Then all of this becomes a problem to you because you have the audacity to make it your fucking problem. So what? They want to do this DDLG thing. I think it's weird, sure, but I do weird things too. Everyone has weird things. Under the covers, we're just weirdos. So what is this moral high ground of I don't have that? I think it's actually really weird to like do the DDLG thing when they're not even being sexual about it. Some people cope with it. Sometimes it's a way of coping. So it's just a non-issue in general. I'm done. Yeah, that was all I wanted to say about the animation meme community. So just leave now. There's no more content. No, so yeah.
Hi, it's Brody.
Hi.
Or Damage Coda 6669.
What are you doing here?
It's been what, 2 or 3 years now?
Ah!
You know,